Guys, so this week we are going to go through how to make a gradebook using Excel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pull up the template that was given to us on Moodle, and we're going to start by selecting all of this data, and we're going to go to up here to sort and filter, and we're going to sort A to Z. And what this is going to do is sort our info by alphabetical order based on these guys' last names. So the next thing we're going to do is average our quiz grades. So we're going to do that by entering a formula. Select through here, which is going to enter this information here. Close that parentheses, and then we're going to divide this by our number of points possible on top, which is 200. So we're going to enter that. It's going to give us our average of these grades here. Which you can come up here and make this a percent. I'll give you 45%. So to apply that formula to the rest of these rows in this column, we're going to click here when you see the black cross. We're going to drag down here. And it's going to apply that formula all the way through the rest of this column. So next thing we're going to do is do the same thing over here for our test grades. So we're going to do it. Formula here. We're going to select through here. Close that parentheses and then divide that by number of points possible. This formula through here. All right, then we're going to, it should be 700. So now we're going to total our points from all of these grades. So how we do that, we're going to start a formula. We're going to select through here because we don't want to include the averages. We don't want to include that information. We just want test grades. So selected that. We're going to close that parentheses. We're going to add a plus sign. And we're going to do another one. Select through here. We're going to close that. And then we hit enter. So what that does is total up our points, but doesn't include our averages. So we're going to apply that through the rest of these rows. For our GPA, we want to add this number, and we also want to take into account our extra credit points. So how we do that is we enter a formula. We're going to select this number, and we're going to select this number. Close that parentheses and then divide that by our total number of points, which was 700. We're going to hit enter. It's going to give us our average, and we're going to again apply that through the rest of this column here. So that's going to give us all of our GPAs. We've got our averages. So the next thing we want is our class average. So to do this, we're going to enter a formula. We're going to select through here. Close that. We're going to divide that by the number of students we have, which is 10. We're going to hit enter. It's going to give us our average for these grades for each of the students. For this particular quiz, we're going to apply this again through all of these columns, and it's going to give us all of our averages. So now that we have all of that, let's give us a name. So we're going to do Gradebook. So now, if you want to add borders to all of this information, we're going to select all of it. You can come up here to borders. You have all of these different options. We're going to add all borders. So what that does is it's going to give us borders around everything. Right. So the next thing we're going to do is select all of this. Actually, not our name. Just here. We're going to come up here to sort filter, and we're going to click this little guy right here, which is going to give us an auto filter option. So this we can go through here, we can customize all of this per each column. So then if you wanted to do the names, you could do that as well. Let's do all of them. Filter. Okay, so now we can do it for all of them. All right, now if you wanted to add a header, you come up to insert, and go over to header and footer, brings you to this view. You can add a header. So we'll do these 205 because that's our lovely class. So, and then you can go to footer down at the bottom. You can add stuff there, but let's go back to our home screen. I'm going to go to a normal view. Okay, so we've inserted a header. Have all our averages for everything. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a chart out of our information. So we're going to do a lovely chart. So if you click on the chart button, it'll take you through all of these different things. You get all charts, and you can choose all of these different um, graphing options. But you can also do that if you want a bar graph, pie graph, line graph. You can do that right here through this window. So if we wanted to, let's just do this students numbers. So, or let's try all of them. So we're going to make a pie chart. We'll do a 2D pie chart. All right, so this is going to give us all of our information. You can customize each of these, and if you click on them, let's see, you can edit titles and stuff for that. So we're going to take this down here where it tells us to, and we're going to leave it right there. You can also, that's a pie chart. Like I said, you can insert a lot of different charts and make different graphs out of your information. So now that we have all that done, you know how to make a chart. And now you can go and make your own gradebook. Yay. All right.